It is a sad time here at the Birdhouse. The girls are at school. They're not going to be a part of this video because they are devastated by the passing of our white-faced cockatiel, Mo. We have had Mo for about 4 years now, and he has become an important part of our videos. He was about 8 years old, and he passed away on April 2nd, 2025. Not exactly sure what happened. I came in to check on all the birds, and he didn't look so well. He was in the nesting box. And as I looked a little closer at him, I noticed that there was a lot of blood and his wing was broke. By the time I found him, it was already too late. He was still alive. So Ashley and I scooped him up as quickly as we can and took him out of the room. But within the hour, he was already gone. Mel had left behind his wife, Emma, a daughter, Piper, 2 sons, Peanut and Leo, and all his friends and family here at the Birdhouse. He has also left behind his mistress, Pearl, whom he had 4 fertile eggs with. Now, on the day Mo passed, one of the eggs did hatch, but sadly that little baby did not make it and is currently buried with Mo, tucked safely under his wing. But there are 3 more eggs that still need to be incubated and hatched. And the rest of this video, I am going to show you how Pearl is dealing with the loss of Mo and how she is going to continue to incubate and hatch these eggs and raise them on her own. It's a quiet day today. First day without Mo. But Pearl is in the box, still protecting those eggs, doing the best she can. But life must go on here at the Birdhouse, and these 3 little eggs deserve a chance to survive. Now I put a bowl of food in the box for Pearl, so she won't have to go too far away from the eggs for today. Okay, I'm getting a little bit behind here. One of those eggs has hatched. And it seems to be doing pretty good. It has some food in its crop, so obviously Pearl has already started to feed it. But Pearl needs to continue to sit on those last 2 eggs. And look, there is already another chick. It looks like it's about ready to hatch any time now. You see that little hole? I was seeing movement in that hole right there. Not gonna be long. Now this other egg, I am seeing little bitty cracks in the egg. It almost looks like something's trying to come out of it, but I'm going to candle that egg here in just a minute. But I put Pearl's food back in her cage so she could take little breaks from the eggs. She's not usually gone out of the box for very long, and it's important for her to sit on those eggs constantly to keep them warm, because usually Mo would sit on the eggs during the day and Pearl would take the night shift. But Pearl is doing it all by herself now. And she seems to be doing a pretty good job. This baby looks pretty good, and it's being fed. And remember that egg I showed you that had the crack in it? There's the baby. Now this baby is a yellow fuzz. That means it's going to have an orange spot on its cheek, kind of like Pearl. And the first baby that hatched is white fuzz, which means it's going to be a white face, like Mo. Looks pretty good to me. Pearl hasn't started feeding this one yet. They usually wait several hours, sometimes even up to a day, to start feeding their newborn babies. Okay, here is the very last egg. I told you I was going to candle. We need to do this quick before Pearl goes back in her box. See that little movement? Obviously, this chick is alive and will hatch within the next couple days. And here we go. Our last little baby has hatched. You can see the eggshell right there. Just a few hours old. Since all the eggs are hatched, I'm going to start letting Pearl out of her cage for a few minutes so she can spread her wings a little bit. Just long enough for me to finish feeding the rest of the birds. She'll be back with them in just a few minutes. You can tell she hasn't been out of her cage for a while. She is back in her nest, and it is feeding time. She's keeping them safe and warm, keeping them fed. So, all in all, I feel that Pearl is doing a wonderful job stepping up and being both mama and papa bird. Maybe we should give them some privacy. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Bye.